What's up, family? You're now tuned in to another high value conversation with Jonathan Duong. And we're going to speak about the top reasons why people quit wholesaling vacant land, right? Or wholesaling in general. Taking that risk and jumping into entrepreneurship and real estate, it's it's tough, but it's well worth it if you persevere, right? I've been wholesaling land for the last 5 years now, and I've been through a lot of struggles myself. And recently, I started to start teaching what I do, and I'm able to get behind the scenes of the mindsets of people jumping into the business, what they've watched on YouTube, maybe other people that they've learned from that just isn't the facts of wholesaling vacant land. So we're gonna go through it. I'm gonna tell y'all what the biggest mistakes I see, and then hopefully I'll give y'all some game on how to persevere through that, right? So one of the main things that I see that some people think when jumping into wholesaling land is that it's easy, right? Some people have this perception from YouTube and the gurus out there that you could just go ahead, find a market, find buyers, and then start closing deals. The game of wholesaling land is simple, but it's not easy, right? You have to be able to do this and understand when you're jumping into these markets. Me personally, I wholesale land for a living, right? So if I don't close deals, I can't feed my family. Now, somebody coming in part time that's just doing this for fun, sending a couple text messages and don't have systems in place, and you competing with people that do this. This is all we do, right? So I don't say that to discourage you guys. I say that to understand like the people that you're working with or working alongside, right? Me, I like to collaborate. I don't see things as competition, right? But you got to remember when you're jumped into entrepreneurship and betting on yourself and taking those risks, you can't do this for fun, for part time, right? There's people out here that really do this for a living. So yeah, just remember that wholesaling land is simple. You find a lot, you get it under the price where the buyers are paying, and then you make the assignment fee in the middle, right? It comes with market research. You got to do market research, see where new construction is being built, see where there's supply and demand for vacant lots, and then go ahead, reach out to the top players, the builders, realtors, developers in that market that you chose. Once you build those relationships, get the criteria from them, then it becomes a marketing game, right? So we'll go deeper into that. But the number one mistake people make jumping into this is think they're gonna close like a deal expeditiously, which is it can happen, but it's not something I would bet on. If you're jumping into wholesaling vacant land, I would say it might be even longer, but minimum 6 months till you close your first deal. I would come in with that mindset. But if you close it sooner, that's great. Congratulations. But don't come in here thinking you're gonna close a deal in 30 days, right? We got to do deep market research, find buyers and builders, and start marketing and have continuously sending out text messages or mail, depending on what you choose for your marketing strategy, right? Another thing that I see goes back to the marketing side. It's the frustration of marketing first without having buyers and builders and getting something under contract, then trying to sell it to a buyer and builder. Then you can't sell it, so you got to cancel the contract. Then you stop marketing, and then you got to start all over again. I've been through that. I know the frustration of that. And my answer to that is to find the buyers and builders and your end buyer first and then market after. So you already know who you're going to bring the lots to. And then also you want to continuously market no matter what's going on in the business. If it's high, if it's low, if you're closing a bunch of deals, if you're going through a dry spell, you got to remember consistently market. When I go through those dry months, I tell my inner circle that I double down. If I'm not got no deals in the pipeline, things are slow, I don't think, oh man, I used to, but now I just double down. All right, let's send more text messages. Let's do more mailers. How can we pivot? How can we overcome, right? So that's another thing that I see. Um, the information is pretty simple. I have it on my YouTube channel, The John Duan, right? Where you find your markets, you find your buyers and builders and developers, you build those relationships, then it turns into a marketing game. Then from there, acquisitions, right? So I like to build a team, right? So when you're doing this and you're starting off, I always recommend you close a deal by yourself, understand the process from A to Z. Do that a couple of times, and then some people, a mistake they make is hiring VAs too quickly and they don't understand the process themselves, right? So you're not able to teach your teammates, your VAs, what to do and how to do it if you don't know it yourself. So I always recommend closing some deals, get some deals under your belt, and then go ahead and start scaling. Some people start hiring 4 or 5 VAs, their marketing expenses go up, and they're not consistently closing deals. So then they just end up starting all over. You gotta slowly build up, right? And it depends on your vision. My vision was never to have a big team. Like we're able to do $100,000 plus months with just 3 people, including myself, a team of 3. So I got a VA that handles marketing. I got an acquisitions manager, and I handle dispo. And we try to keep it. We don't want to spend $50,000 in marketing, and that was never our intentions. But if that's what you like to do, if you like to hire a bunch of VAs and have this big wholesaling business, you know, go ahead and go for it. It's just wasn't my vision. So I'm only speaking about my experience. And like I said, family, this isn't just facts. There's different ways to do this business. I'm just speaking about my journey, right? So I just want y'all to understand that. So some other mistakes is just learning from the wrong people, surrounding yourself with negative people. Your community and your environment plays a big part. I recently put together a high value inner circle. It's closed right now because we got our 10 members and we want to work and we want everybody to grow, right? But our community plays a big part, right? This is not mandatory, but in my inner circle, we join together in the morning. We have a Bible study. We start our day off with God. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus Christ. And I'm glad I have a community. Not everybody believes, and that's okay. But I have a community where I'm able to say, hey, this is not, a must. But if you guys feel led to, we could join together. We could start our day with God and the Word of God, and then we could go ahead and keep it going from there. So I'm just grateful for my small community, the inner circle. A lot of people have been asking if it's still available, or if there's spots open, but currently it's closed. We want to work on our founding members. We want everybody to grow and scale. There's some people that want to close their first deal, and there's some people that want to expand to 6-figure, 7-figure months. So that's what we're working on together, right? We just got to remember that our environment plays a big part. So when you're taking this step, I remember so many people doubted me, even my own family, my own friends, taking this step and not knowing where it was going to lead me, but just having faith, right? Everybody thinks you crazy. Everybody's like, they care about the security of a job more than they care about their freedom, which is okay. Some people aren't built for this entrepreneurship, and I'm not saying one is better than the other, right? If you enjoy what you're doing and you feel led to, be at service at a job, that's okay. But me personally, I just don't see myself like sitting at a desk. That's not, how I'm built. So, like I said, nobody's better than us. We are no better than anybody else. We are just all here to be at service and to help each other. But when you're surrounded by the negativity, it gets tough on your journey, especially when things aren't going your way, right? So, yeah, family, you just got to remember that we got to keep moving forward. We got to surround ourselves with the right people. And we just got to continue in being students, right? I help people and I teach people, but I'm still a student myself. Like I'm still learning. I'm still gathering information and I love it. I love the journey, man. So this year we're trying to do amazing numbers with an amazing team and an amazing community. So I'm so grateful for this journey, but be careful who you learn from, right? Have discernment and just keep moving forward, family. So I hope y'all have a blessed day. I hope y'all continue winning, wholesaling land, finding the builders, finding the realtors, and closing deals. And then if you guys need anything, you could join my high value land group on Facebook, or you could, contact me. We have a couple other paid groups if you're interested. But if not, no worries, family. I appreciate y'all. Have a blessed day. Let's go.